So guys, no wonder Akpabio came out to declare Tinubu as the sole candidate for the 2027 presidential election. So guys, in case you don't know, the harassment allegation case between Akpabio and Natasha has now been taken over by the federal government. As report says, federal government sue Natasha. I mean, the battle is no longer between Akpabio and Natasha. The battle now is between the government of Nigeria and Natasha. And guess who are the witnesses? Akpabio, Yaya Bello, and one lady that is on the internet that calls herself something Duru, that has been laying all kinds of allegations against Natasha. These are going to be the federal government witnesses. So guys, this is shocking. This is shocking how something will just turn around within the twinkling of an eye. You can see how this case is going now. You know, it's now between Nigeria and Natasha, and people are wondering why Nigeria versus Natasha. Does it mean we all as a people of this country are now the one fighting Natasha, or is it that the cabals have just decided to take up this case to rescue Akpabio and now take up this case against Natasha? So guys, Nigeria is really not helping our image out there. You can see how something can just reverse, you know, in a way that is really dangerous for our future. I'm just going to allow you to take a look at this video by Adiola. I'm going to, like, you know, allow you listen for yourself the way she has taken her time to analyze what the federal government is doing. This case is now between Natasha and Nigeria. He said Nigeria. Let's call it Tinubu's government, because when he says Nigeria, it means every one of us. We are not fighting Natasha. It's the politicians, the cabals that are fighting Natasha. I don't know why they will say Nigeria versus Natasha. This case now is between Nigeria versus Natasha. They did not even exclude us. They added everybody. When they say Nigeria, it means everybody. They would have better said Nigerian government or the Tinubu's government versus Natasha instead of saying Nigeria versus Natasha. So guys, just take your time, watch this video, and let me know your honest reaction in the comment section below. Now take a look.
All right, quick updates, guys. Nigeria has sued Senator Natasha, as in the court document says Federal Republic of Nigeria versus Senator Natasha Akpoti. Is the president aware that the country of Nigeria is now suing Senator Natasha? I actually thought that she committed treason when I saw the court document, or she tried to overthrow the government, or she attempted a coup. No, they are accusing her of a number of offenses. Number one, they are saying that on April 3rd, during a live interview on Channels TV, that she said that the Senate President Akpabio and former governor of Kogi State, Yaya Bello, were plotting to kill her. Okay, I don't know if she should have said that or not, but that looks to me like an issue between her and Akpabio and Yaya Bello. Why is the Federal Republic of Nigeria the one suing the senator? Lawyers in the comment section, please enlighten us. Why is it that the federal government is particularly interested in this case? Because some people will say this is just another way of trying to intimidate the senator. Of course, I know this is not the first time that we will have Nigeria versus, you know, somebody, or even America versus, you know, somebody. But I'm just really curious about why the federal government of Nigeria is particularly interested in this case, that they will now take it up as a federal offense. If you look at page 1, under statement of offense, they said making imputation knowing or having reason to believe that such imputation will harm the reputation of a person, contrary to section 391 of the Penal Code law, and punishable under section 392 of the same law. It looks like they are worried that the senator is trying to ruin the reputation of Senator Akpabio as well as former Governor Yaya Bello. What I am trying to understand is why it is the federal government that is trying to fight for Senator Akpabio and Governor Yaya Bello. Why can't these two people sue her? And if we are truly practicing democracy, government of the people, by the people, for the people, it means all of us Nigerians, you know, we are the government. So now it is as if we are all suing the senator. As in, is it today that this woman has been saying that Yaya Bello is after her life? In 2019, when thugs attacked her convoy, by the way, she said that the police were right there. She said at that time that Yaya Bello was after her life. Now, how come the Federal Republic of Nigeria did not sue her then? Why can't Akpabio and Bodaya sue her in their own names? How is this a federal case? And then another offense that they have against her, and I actually feel embarrassed by this one. As a Nigerian, I am embarrassed on behalf of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. How can you say that you are suing her? Because one woman claimed that the senator called her and told her that the Senate president is involved in organ harvesting. The thing is in the court document. Have you seen it? On page 6. And once again, they explain that making imputation, knowing or having reason to believe that such imputation will harm the reputation of a person contrary to section 391 of the Penal Code law. So they are suing her based on the claims by Sandra Duru. You know the funny thing, a lot of people did not even take Sandra Duru seriously when I did the video about all her bogus claims that she made during her live video. And so it's kind of ridiculous that somebody that people did not take seriously, you know, there's now a federal government lawsuit based on her claims. Like, it's ridiculous. What about all the other bogus claims that she made during that her Facebook live? And what about the fact that while showing us her call logs, that we saw the Senate president called her multiple times that day, or whoever she saved as the Senate president? Why can't we find out who she saved as the Senate president? She even put SP, not just Akpabio, she put SP. Why can't we find out who called her multiple times that day before she went live to now say that Senator Natasha did this and that? You know, the shameful thing, guys, is the second whistleblower that I interviewed, Mr. Obina, the one that said that he's afraid for his life, he was picked up on Thursday morning, 3 a.m., by the way. Multiple reports said they picked him up at 3 a.m. By the way, when I was interviewing this guy, I asked him, are you willing to cooperate with authorities, with security forces, if they should invite you for questioning? And he said yes, the guy is willing to cooperate. But no, instead of inviting him for questioning on regular hours, they kukuma go and pick him up at 3 a.m. And he's allegedly been transferred to Abuja from Imo State. Are you not afraid of...
I'm scared shitless here. I'm scared. I'm very shitless here. But what can I say? I have to do what I have to do. I know that my life is in danger for what I'm doing here right now. I know I'm in big danger. There's nobody backing me. I don't have the support of anybody. I'm just doing this on my own.
I mean, if you know that what you are doing is right, why wait till 3 a.m. to bust into his house and basically kidnap him? Did I mention that this whistleblower hinted that the Senate President Akpabio is one of the sponsors of Sandra Duru? He said in the interview that Sandra was always telling him about number three. I wonder who advises these guys, because arresting Obina, especially at 3 a.m., confirms for most Nigerians at least that this woman in America, Sandra Duru, is indeed hired by Akpabio. The woman is presently celebrating on her Facebook page that they sued Senator Natasha. In fact, she's hinting that she brought Natasha down. Wow. By the way, someone reached out to me after I talked about Sandra Duru. He's an American man. This man insists that he needs to share how Sandra Duru allegedly scammed him and how she allegedly wrongfully accused him of rape with evidence. He's coming on the show with evidence and how they went to court and everything, and he won the case, by the way. Join me live on Saturday for that. He will also explain how that relates to the case of Senator Natasha. Now, guess who are the witnesses in this court case? Akpabio, Yaya Bello, Sandra Duru. I'm like, shoo, what are they going to testify now? That Senator Natasha committed a federal crime? Honestly, Mr. President, and if Tinubu doesn't do something, it means that Akpabio and Yaya Bello can silence a whole senator. So what hope do regular Nigerians have? You know, I can see why a lot of people have lost hope in Nigeria, but I will never lose hope in Nigeria. I could know that this woman will overcome, because the more they go after her, the more people see the injustice. Let me know what you guys think about this. Don't forget to subscribe if you're yet to. Peace out.
So it is not really, it's very right, it's right. Everything is said, we accept. But how can we ensure that that resolution has the force of law? The Constitution gives the power to us. So let me invite my brother, Right Honorable Speaker Tajuddin Abbas. Please step forward. Deputy Speaker, Deputy Senate President, and the major principal officers of the National Assembly. It's your voice that Nigerians are waiting for. If this president has done well, is it not all that will say so? If he has not done well, is it not all that will give him notice of impeachment? We are not giving him notice of impeachment. We are giving him notice that it was difficult for you in 2023. But in 2027, I see everything turning around. I see everything turning around. The number of states that are coming to join you. As I was leaving, one senator was dragging my dress today. He said, please take me there. I said, you can't come now. And he is a Labour senator. I don't want to mention his name, but just imagine. He's a Labour senator. He said, please, I told you since now I would have joined you. What do I do? I said, wait outside. He's in my car outside there. So, in view of the political sagacity of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in view of the fact that despite very difficult times, he has been able to set Nigeria on a path of growth, confirmed by the International Monetary Fund. In view of the fact that Nigerians are grassroots people are very excited, in view of the fact that even the members of the National Assembly and senators said they have never had it this good, the leadership of the House of Reps should join me. I want all the members of the National Assembly of the APC extraction to stand up wherever they are. I want the single senators to stand up where they are. And you will re-echo what I'm going to say. Those who love you will also join. I want to move, and let it be moved, that not only will President Bola Ahmed Tinubu be a sole candidate for the presidency in 2027, but he will also be a sole candidate for the whole Nigerian population, because all other political parties have been torn into shreds. I went to my state, and I saw the umbrella, the PDP, it has over 100 holes. And very soon you will hear, I'm not the one to break the news, but I know the national chairman has already broken the news, that everything in the South-South has collapsed for you. And that is the same thing that is happening in the nation. Nigerians are saying that because you have done a difficult job well, that it is time for us to reward you by sending you back to the presidency for a second term in office. I move, therefore, as the Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that Mr. President return, one, as a candidate of the APC unopposed, and secondly, as the next president for a second term.
So guys, now it is becoming clearer to Nigerians that the most dangerous set of people in this country are these cabals. They are the ones to be feared the most. You know, we all saw what happened to Natasha, and now the whole thing is being twisted. You know, you can imagine the federal government suing Natasha as if this case is between her and the federal government. No, this case is between her and Akpabio. And why wouldn't they just allow Akpabio if they say because Akpabio was being accused to have, plot to buy her? Let the case be between her and Akpabio. And if also Yaya Bello feels she said something against him, he should go to court. Why hand over this case to Natasha, to the federal government? And this is coming at a time when I saw people, commenting on one of my posts that the known and well-respected lawyer, SAN Agbakuba, is the lawyer to, to the Senate president. And who knows, is it through him that the federal government sue Natasha using Nigeria? That's even the most annoying part. They say it's Nigeria that sued her, not Akpabio. Neither is it any specific person, but a whole country, meaning that everybody in Nigeria. I think Nigerians really need to voice out to say no. Not all of us are against Natasha, because it would be wrong to suppress somebody who feels her right has been violated and she cries out, and then you now go after her. I don't think that is the right way to go. Anyway, guys, you must have listened to Adiola and you have seen what she said in that video. I don't know what you make of all this saga. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. Please give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend it to others, and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.